Karibuni sana, yet another day kuma guko kwa CDTV Kenya. Mukirehero ni Nmucheru wa gita ni kahinda kangi ngai tukinyiria tukorwo turi hamwe na niguo tutonye kirathi turore niki tukiharirio muthi. Ni thengiu muno ni undu wa andu aria othe ma subscribe-ite, ni thengiu ni undu wa andu aria othe ma commentagi, na ni thengiu ni undu wa sharing. Please muga share videos ici tu niguo tugitwarithie kirathi giki hamwe, na ni ngatho muno tukumucokeria. Riu tuguthie moja kwa moja kwa class tuone niki tuli nakio this day. Asanteni sana, thank you. Karibuni sana. That is a cover by mudo wetu Shosho waga kunga ni Tony Johnny Disho. Karibuni. Leo tugutonya kirathi tukirora niki tuhaririirio muthi. And before we get into the class wajiriria, there are a few tips that I would like to give you guys. Gwirerera tarwithwe in the, I think it was in the 80s, rira twajiriirie kwiruta guitar, we did not have a tuner. Leo twalirayaga muno na the kabit gaka waigua namba ithatu na namba igiri ugakorwo uwi isoundaga atia on tune. That's how we used to check. And then tukanyita D, and then tukaji uraji ukaigua ni aiyura, and then we used to check it with A. Ukaigua ni aiyura A. Okay, ukaigua guitar ni aiyura, and then we used to check. That's on C. Da 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 da. Okay, when you have a G7, back to C. You used to check it like that. D. And then there was the other regular, ino ya gusheka haha ka make sure niraga board umwe on the 5th fret, 1 and 2, unyitire namba igire haha. This need to sound the same as number 1, and then you go 1 fret lower, you hold number 3, you got your sound the same with number 2 open. And then you go back to number 4, sound the same with number 3 open. And then you do the same with number 5. When you holding it on the 5th fret, it needs to sound the same with number 4 open. Number 6 the same. Okay, today tugukorwo tukirora rhythm guitar oria you can no mitambie rhythm mitambie taru ukihura wahota kwanjiriria na G no ume G no, you go to the other G, and then you do a little rhythm over there, and you can also go to another G. That is what we are going to do today. And we are going to start with this G here. I'm assuming that you guys by now, you know this G. This is the regular G. And we are going from G to C and D. On G, C, and then we are done with D, and then we go back to G. So when you want to change to go to the next G, instead of going back here, you're gonna go to this G. And we did this G. If you go back to all the videos that we have made, you are going to see a video titled Fast Forward. That is where you want to find all this. So this is G, Fast Forward. And we say that the reason why we are calling it Fast Forward is not official, but we named it like that so that we can be able to remember. We are calling it Fast Forward because it's sounding like string number 1. So we are coming from this G. Instead of going to the other G, the one we started with, we go to the fast forward G to C and D. If you choose not to go that route, you can use this G, but instead of going to C, to that C, instead of going to this C, you choose to go to another C. Going to go to this one. This is the other C and the other D. One more time. Same rhythm, but we are going to this D now. And I'm assuming you are not a beginner. You already know how to do these chords. Back to the original chords. Orai na meo, enyo meo nie modo ke tiretu. Eshukumidani o kaiga vitu denambe. Tirere aria tene mombe namboli na yembe siao. Tirere aria tene mombe namboli na yembe siao. Kumanda kuohera no keringa denge, endo kaigere rogo kone mondonge. Onashi kita direte mucho, mugadie mombala, korokia mwakanonge. So that is a G, and you can do a lot of songs with this G and with that beat. So we started with this G rhythm. We are trying to get rhythm line, and you go to C and you go to D, and then you go back to G, and then we don't want to use this G anymore. We come to this G fast form, and you can choose to go to that C and D, but also we can choose to go from not this C but this C. And this is that chord because it's sounding like number 3. Da, 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 da. So we may choose to go to this D, C, are using this that for G. We may choose to go to another G instead of going back to this F and G. We go to, let's see, we started with a G and we go to C and we go to D. So we may choose to go to G, from G to C to D. This D. This D also is that for da, 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 because it's sounding like string number 3. Da, da. So we may choose to go like this. Since we are doing G, we might decide not to go back to this G or this G, and we go to another G, which is this one. And this is called second fourth because it's sounding like string number 2. So we'll go like this. Okay, so we are coming from this G to this C, to this D, and then we go to the other G. And let's do a rhythm and then continue the same rhythm with the other G. That's the other G. We might change our mind, and instead of going to this D, we go to this D. Instead of that D, we go to this D. So it'll go. And that D, it's a half. You are cutting off and just holding with this first finger on strings number 4, number 3, and number 2. So instead of coming here to this D, you choose to go to this D, which is the same. It's the same. That's G, C, D. And then you can decorate your rhythm as much as you want. Okay? And then we're still gonna continue with another G. So from this G, we go to C, we go to D, and then that's our other G. So this G is a third fourth G. And we might want to do our rhythm like this. So, at least we have covered first G, second G, that G, and then fourth G, 4 Gs. And so you can do your rhythm with whatever G you want. You can decide to use this one if you're comfortable here. You can decide to do this one. You can decide to do this. Decide to do this one, and then can cut it off and hold it with this pinky finger and make some rhythm tune. That is our G right there, in short form. That's our other G. And usually this is the one mostly you use for lead. G at the end, and this is your other G, first fourth. So you can do different rhythms with this different key G, the key of G, in different position. Some of the songs will sound good in a particular G form. Let's say like so that song was sung by Mwalimu James Boba. They're just doing the cover, and it sounded good on this G, fast four. It's up to you, or how you get a G sound wega, depending with what you're doing. If you are doing a high pitch rhythm, you might wanna choose this G's instead of this one. But most of the time, Mugithi, they usually use this G and this G. But most of the songs on Mugithi Unite only hold the key of C. But we will revisit that, and then we can see how many C chords we have, and what kind of rhythms you do with the key of C. Otherwise, thank you so much. I hope this lesson will help someone. And this is for people who are actually not for beginners. Build up rhythm guitar skills, rhythm guitar. So until next time, ni Bwana Nmucheru, nasema shukran. CDTV loves you guys, and thank you for subscribing. Ukikorota subscribe it again, tafadhali. Tufanyie hiyo haki na nitokoro tushoketie gatho muno. Until next time, kwaherini, asantini, bye.